Okay, the driver. So, everyone wants to know how we can hit the driver further and straighter. And I've got to tell you, the same swing principles that we've mentioned in all the other videos also hold true for the driver swing. It's pretty much the same action. But we do need to bear in mind the way we strike the ball is very slightly different. So with the woods, and in particular with the driver, the club needs to get low to the ground, it stays low as we hit the ball, and it sweeps the ball cleanly off the tee. At no point with the woods, and especially with the driver, would we ever want the club to come down steeply and chop into the tee. So to make that low sweeping motion easier, we need to set up slightly differently. In this case, I've got my driver, so the ball is very much in the front of my stance. In actual fact, the ball will be positioned just slightly inside my left instep. You can also see that my stance is very wide and my spine is tilted very slightly to the right. Now, a great drill to help you improve your awareness of where the bottom of your arc is and that feeling of sweeping is to put a few tees in the ground and just simply practice sweeping them cleanly out of the floor without hitting the teeing ground. So I'll hover the club in the air and just sweep the top of the tee. The frustration for many golfers with a driver is of course hitting that big slice out to the right. And that can happen in a number of ways. But what I can tell you is that if you're hitting a slice out to the right, then we do know that the club face is open at impact. So the club face is pointing right. Now that can happen for a number of reasons. The driver obviously has less loft and it's also a lot longer. With the longer shaft, a lot of golfers still turn their body through the shot, but forget to allow their arms to rotate and square the club face at impact. The loft plays a big part too. For a lot of golfers who slice the ball out to the right, you'll probably find that that fade, that curve to the right, is also inherent in their other shots. But with more loft, you won't get anywhere near as pronounced a curve to the right. Only when we get the longer shaft and the lack of loft on the club face does that become really pronounced and out of control. If that sounds like you, then you need to pay attention to our rotation video and also our side spin video and learn to rotate the hands and arms through the ball and get that club face squaring up and rotating through. As long as you can bring the club face back square, you're not going to hit a slice.